Hello everyone, today I'm going to be watching Weapons by Internet Historian's Incognito channel. Let's go. This just came yesterday, I think. In the kind of 3, 2, 1, go.
Weapons. Am I good with a weapon? Yes. Am I carrying weapons on me? Always. Pistols at sunset, the bullets don't reach that far. Aha, check out this weapon I just made. Stay still.
What the
They're working in
a fucking pinball.
Tactical airstrike.
Jesus.
Why, what's ass?
That actually is a very compelling weapon. I mean, you need to be very close, but it cuts you. Like a razor pinball.
Supposed to do.
Jesus.
All this and more on this episode of In the
Field.
Battlefield.
Oh shit.
Sorry if I sound
Play on
weird.
boards.
It's because I went to the Asian supermarket today.
Yeah.
Because we bought some AstroTurf.
Fake grass.
Yeah, I didn't want to take care of it, so we AstroTurfed some of the backyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like shit. Anyway,
I
the
bet.
neighbor's cat has started shitting on the AstroTurf. What am I gonna? I can't just kill the neighbor's cat. I don't think I can get away with that.
Can you
I
though?
didn't
Can't
wanna
you
get
like
into
do
it with the
that?
neighbors
Maybe.
Excuse me. Do you know you've got a cat and it shits on like?
You can't police a cat in the same way that you can a dog.
That's right.
Cats are a law unto themselves.
So I went to the Chinese supermarket.
Because
right?
everyone knows they're
obviously
assholes.
The thing to do is to buy about 3 liters of chili oil and then fill a weed sprayer with it and then just start spraying the whole garden in chili oil to the point where it just kind of turns red. And then it starts trying to take a shit, and then it goes, oh god.
It turns the grass red, or it turns the shit red, and you're hoping that this is gonna like scare the cat.
What the fuck happened
I
here?
need to talk to the dog too.
Yeah.
So, you know, the grass is looking a lot redder than it usually does.
Wait, this is the AstroTurf. So
Yeah.
you've essentially just dyed fake grass red.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the
And,
point
you
of
know,
grass?
The whole place reeks of chili oil. And if the cat shits there anyway, then boy, is he going to have won this war.
Could you not have just let the shitting continue? And
No, it's an outrageous amount of shit. He's taking like 3 shits a day. Like he doesn't
Oh,
even
God.
keep it to the sort of back of the property where you wouldn't notice it. It's like right on the front. That's the first thing a guest would see. And then we've got.
How would you deal with a cat like that though? Like, how would you do? What do you do? Because I have a cat. I mean, it's pretty small, but again, they just don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about you and what your values. A dog does. A dog after a while learns some stuff, but the cat is just so proud and selfish that they just don't give a fuck. How do you deal with that?
And so people think, oh, you guys are just fucking dirty. Why don't you clean up after yourself? No, you don't.
It's not my
Anyway,
cat. It's
that's
my
the
fucking
reason
neighbors.
I went to the Asian supermarket, and while I was there was some sour candy.
Ooh.
That's the full story of why I'm eating sour candy.
Okay, I would enjoy some sap. Anything.
So you've seen the gay bomb, right?
I've heard of it. I'm fascinated
bomb.
by it naturally because it was theoretical, right?
Yes.
I love that
Gay
Simon
bomb?
Fisher has put a rainbow.
I think
gay
the
bomb.
chief idea behind
Mate,
it was,
are you
okay, you
serious?
make your enemy uninhibited
Uh-huh.
and extremely aroused, and then they are more likely in a non-combat situation to start doing it with each other. It wouldn't work in a fight. No one's going to go, I'm just too horny to fight.
I mean,
and
it's
they just
fucked up,
start
but it's
running at
pretty
their own
fucking
men in
funny.
the opposite direction. But maybe it's a permanent change. You've got your wife back home and your kids. What if you come home gay? Sorry, honey. I gotta be my true self now.
This might really backfire because it might make the opposing army like even more bonded with one another. 'Cause now they're just like,
Yeah,
"I gotta
true.
save my dude," because like
Yeah, one death of enemy is just gonna be devastating for all of them. And they're gonna fight harder because it's his family now.
he's great.
Oh shit. Sorry. A moment. Sorry for that. A missing person problem. But yeah. Let's go.
I love him. I'm just thinking now. There's like
Yeah, the gay
super
bomb,
elite
okay, remember.
gay army.
It's just you and me, skin on skin.
Oh god.
They're just so loyal. To
Gravius. I mean, Ricky fucking Gravius is a legend, so. On
one
point.
another, that they are unstoppable.
Just like rolling in rainbow camouflage.
Oh shit,
Everybody's
yeah.
just like super afraid of him.
That would be moralizing actually for the enemy either.
Yeah, only
Two.
a rifle. Yeah,
No,
I thought it was pretty.
we might
neat.
some
When I was in America,
good friends in the
made
enemy
a
even.
beeline for the gun range.
Yeah?
Went full hog. I wanted to see what it was like, and yeah, it
Yeah.
turns out, it really made me feel like a man.
People do say that though, a bit dismissively, but there must be something absolutely instinctual about holding a weapon. You'll sort of notice it if you ever go for a hike.
Just
and you
the
pick up
power,
a
the
stick
power.
that just feels
It's
really
it's because of the
well-weighted to
fucking
hold, and
power
you
it
can
gives
use
it.
like a weapon. I do find myself like naturally carrying that around and just sort of feeling good about it.
Yeah, it's the ultimate tool.
Yeah, I bet there's something about that. In the past, the ones that pick up a pretty good stick and just walk around with it survive a lot more.
Absolutely.
They're so
True.
loud though.
Oh god.
I can't stand how loud they are. Oh,
Yeah.
Silencers are banned in most states, I think. And it seems to me like...
Wait, so they're not illegal in the other ones? Why would you need a silencer? That's pretty weird. Why wouldn't you need a silence? Like, why would a silencer not be illegal? What? I only fired an AK-47 because of my trainings, but again, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you need a silencer in any situation? I know. Maybe you don't want to bother your neighbors while you're protecting your family. What the fuck?
The reason that legislation has come into place is because everybody watches the movies and thinks that a gun with a silencer on it sounds like...
No,
yeah,
it
like
doesn't.
It's in Hitman, but it's actually just there so you don't go fucking deaf.
Yeah.
It's still really loud.
It's quite loud. There you
I
go.
suppose you wouldn't be able to recognize that sound so regularly.
No. Can you silence
True.
a shotgun? Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Actually, adds a degree of style to it. The silencer is a bit like
That looks
adding
so
a mustache
weird, though.
to a gun.
Yeah.
And doesn't it like make the fire so more focal? The silencer like lowers the spread of the shotgun. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of the shotgun?
Yeah, it does make it look a lot cooler.
12
You got
gauge.
to admit that much. Like,
Oh,
that
definitely.
lame.
Oh.
Hey, that's like immediately cool. Dun, 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 like,
It's
I even
actually
think he
quite
becomes
cool,
more
yeah.
handsome
But
between
maybe
shots,
that's
you know?
why it's illegal
Again,
somewhere,
I'm gonna
because
close
there's
my
like
eyes and
let the people
this
be
is
cool if they
welcome
want to be
America's
cool.
favorite game show.
Dun,
Silenced
dun,
or
dun.
unsilenced. Alright. Well, that was definitely
That would be the most
silenced.
random show.
Ooh, it sounded like no, but I couldn't really tell.
Okay, how about this one?
That is definitely not
Ooh.
silenced. That is full hog.
Interesting.
Silenced.
Okay, all four of those were silenced.
Ah, you
Wait!
tricked me.
What was the
You
what was
correctly
the
guessed that it
second
was
one?
Behind a pillow.
That's a bloody good one, isn't it? Because that wouldn't silence anything. I mean, it might make it quieter for the person who's getting shot. Why the hell else
Probably.
would that work?
I'm just gonna put the pillow on so
Why
it
would
doesn't
they
hurt your
get
ears.
even
Thank
know?
you. Pillow silencer.
All right.
120.7.
I like the idea that
Decibels.
off screen. It's just like someone tied to a chair.
Yeah.
So now we'll use the pillow.
Oh.
All right, Jerry.
Jerry.
Just-
So-
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
102.
But it only went up to 102 decibels. 120.7.
CNN goes fully semi-auto.
This is the AR-15.
Right. A lot of people will buy this just because it's cool.
Why else would you buy a gun?
Is it illegal to look cool now? Is that what they're saying?
I'm sorry, I really dislike the sort of moralistic tone there of just like.
I mean,
some people just buy this gun.
they're basically wasn't. Wait, I think guns used to be legal in the Australia too, right? But isn't the reason guns are illegal in most countries, except maybe US and I don't know any other country that it might be illegal, maybe it's Africa or something. But isn't it because it's extremely dangerous for like the normal Joe to just have a gun? Maybe if the like restrictions are too, like maybe handguns. Yeah, I get handguns. Maybe they're like legality might help with some home securities and some other kind of securities in different. I understand. Maybe we should have handguns too. I really want. Not as much as I just maybe want my security. Not everyone having a gun is kind of a good thing.
To be cool. Yeah, of course.
Isn't that the reason for half the things we do? You buy a slightly nicer car, or you cut your
To be
hair
cool.
a certain way.
Did you just get that haircut to look cool? Yeah, man. Fuck off.
The defining characteristic of the AR-15 is the speed and power of the bullet.
That whole defining feature of a bullet is that they go fast and are powerful.
Yeah, well, it's no good if it bounces right off you. I do like, who fired this bullet?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell happened here?
That looks like a classic, like, GoldenEye N64 bullet hole as well. It's classic.
You fire too many and these ones start disappearing. Alright, ordinary things, let's do gun lessons from people who also don't know much about guns, but I know a little bit. Do you know what the difference is between automatic, semi-automatic, pump action?
Pump action is the one that where you've got to sort of like jerk the gun off.
Automatic is basically you just shoot it and reload it. Beat other bullets. Shoot. You wait, shoot, 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 shoot every time with the fucking trigger. Basically, I don't know. We just shoot it in the semi-auto mode, the AKs that we were shooting. And I was like 13, so I don't remember many of the things. We just got 10 bullets.
Before it'll fire again.
The target was not alive.
Semi-automatic before it'll fire again. Semi-automatic's more like do-do, do-do, do-do.
Yeah, one trigger pull, one bullet.
An automatic is like
Yeah, you hold it down and it goes all over the place.
If I wanted to fire this on full semi-automatic, all I do is keep firing. Now, I won't probably...
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah, that's retarded. Yeah, that this guy knows what? What?
How do they both look like Tim Cook?
Oh God! Oh yeah, I remember him from one of the I think 2020's Golden Globe of Ricky Gervais. Dude, he was uncomfortable, and I mean for good reason. Thank God. Fucking piece of
It
shit.
looks like Tim Cook and Mike Pence had a baby.
Okay, I don't know if he's a bad person, but again, like, when you're guilty, you feel guilty and you look guilty. That's it.
That's sweet. I don't like the way I
Most
can
of
see
the
the
time.
outline of his nipples through his shirt. I kind of feel like for the news.
But he's old. He has some boobs.
Like I don't.
Do you find it
Bros.
erotic? Can you not focus?
Yeah.
What I find distracting is that one seems much lower than the other.
Yeah. What's up with that?
It's a weapon designed to inflict maximum damage.
It's a weapon.
It's a gun.
Exactly.
And
Just
not
had
enough
to say that.
people are
Oh
using
God.
Nord. So much of their private data.
Because
is out
this
in the
Express
open.
is way
We
better.
have to show everyone why Nord matters.
Use
Give
the
me a launcher,
launcher,
yeah.
yeah.
And pirating movies. I call the police. Store his with history. That guy is gay. He's not buying that for his dog.
Are you sure it's
How would you? That would hurt a lot inside your anus. Oh, nah, never.
Are you
Let's
sure
forget
it's
it.
COVID?
Wrong building.
No?
Chinese spy.
Yeah, let's not touch that.
Chinese spy.
Just what?
Yeah, I'm just tired of being
Did you
single,
find
know.
some cream for that rash, Sarah?
Yeah, we all need NordVPN. Just so this motherfucker can't find our details everywhere. Jesus Christ! Oh, come on, what?
And away. Looks like I'm too late to save you hundreds of dollars with region-specific pricing on funerals. Why?
You did it.
I couldn't let you expose my secret. That I actually enjoy playing Field of Tanks Mobile. Goodbye.
You could have just used Nord, nobody would have known.
Plot twist.
Will Nord survive? Will the sponsorship contract be renewed? Find out next time on... Also get a huge deal off a 2-year plan. Plus
What do you mean will it survive?
Yay! Nord.com.
Just removing it at this point.
And
God damn it.
When I was
Kids
a kid,
and
there
candy.
was a brand
What?
of sour candy called Toxic Waste. Do you get that in Australia?
oh
Yes,
yeah,
I remember
It
this.
came in the little tub. I love that stuff.
Oh man, I've been
Never
addicted
had it,
to
but I
sour
remember
candy
it hearing
since
about
I
it
can
somewhere.
Remember, and of course, you know, the more
Warheads.
that you're told that you're not allowed something, the more alluring it becomes.
Yeah.
I was about 5 or 6. I'd sneak some change from the
nature.
kitchen counter. I would take a bit of a side route on the way home and go to the old dairy, and sometimes they would have this sour candy, and it was 5 cents a piece, and I'd go in there and I'd buy like $1 worth. I'd scoff it all down on the way home. One day, I got like $5 worth of coins.
Holy
It gave
shit.
Like 50 pieces, and 50 pieces is way too many to finish by the time you get home. So I had like half a bag full. I'm gonna have to hide this somehow. I'll just hide it under my shirt. when I walked into
No! No! Just use the fridge. You can find a hidden place in fridge that you know about it because your parents are too tall to go underneath and check out for shit. Just put it there, like behind the beer. No one's gonna look past the beer. They're gonna just go get the beer.
house thinking no one's gonna be the wiser. And my sister, the first thing she saw, she's like, "What's under your shirt?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing." And I go running to my room. And maybe it was my mom or my dad, I don't know, they come running after. They go, "What is that? What do you got? What do you got?" I then like ran out. And
What the fuck, dude? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he does this. Everyone's him
was that?
in
What do you
his
got? What do you got? I
family
then
too.
like ran out, and then I just ran to the neighbors. It was like being caught with
Oh.
drugs, and I knew this neighbor kid, and I was like, "You gotta take this. You gotta take this." And he takes it, and he hides it under the cushions and the couch in the lounge.
Oh
And
god.
then I walk out the door of the neighbor's place. Nothing. It
No.
wasn't anything.
Still sweating from the sour candy.
Jesus
as well.
Christ.
When I was a kid, my contraband was violent horror movies and such.
Oh, no.
And I remember one time my dad drove me to a sleepover, and I wanted to bring some horror movies that I had squirreled away in my room.
This is great. Your mum's cleaning your room, and she like looks under your bed, and instead of like porno mags, there's just Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, in fact, that did eventually happen.
That's better though.
And I got given a stern talking to.
All right, ordinary
There's some
things.
dirty
Let
movie
me tell you
probably.
all about the birds and bees.
Oh, gee, pa. Oh, shucks. I don't know nothing about all that business.
Then you take her boyfriend's face and you put it on your face, and that's when you run into the room.
Possibly inspired by watching Midnight Express, I like got the DVDs and like taped them to my torso under my t-shirt, and I was just sat next to my dad on the drive there.
So did you get caught?
No, I didn't. But
Oh, what? Isn't
Okay,
there a big
nice.
square outline on your shirt?
I think
No,
I put,
probably.
like, a jumper on as well.
Oh,
Cool, actually. I remember
smart.
my dad saying, like, "Aren't you warm in that?" I think it was summer, and already sweating. What catches me with Kill Bill.
I remember some shit like that. I have a very long trench coat, and because I was playing Max Payne back in the day, I always used to wear that everywhere. My parents were like, "Aren't you fucking hot in the desert in a fucking Middle Eastern country? Dude, get that off of your shirt." I was like, "No! I want to look cool like Max Payne."
Volume 2.
That was years ago.
So did you watch the movie at the place?
I don't think people would.
Fuck. To be honest, it was like, now. Let me show you the thing. God damn. Oh no, wrong. God. Give me a second. Shut up. Listen. I still love this thing so good. It's so good, man. Look at that. Yes. It's so awesome. But yeah, that was it. I still have it. It's been like 15 years, but I fucking love this thing. I love it. Something fell, but fuck. Let's continue. Sorry. I'm really sorry.
Too impressed.
Right.
Do you want to watch this? Some guy gets his head cut off. No, man. Like, just want to talk about girls and stuff.
We're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah. Oh, I was hoping I could ruin all your nights.
People get a fake foot, they lose it in a...
Bar brawl of some kind.
Yeah, exactly. So they give you a fake foot. So what would you do if you could have like any sort of fake foot, become a weapon, what would the weapon be?
Well, how about it looks like a normal foot, but then I take it off and it's just like one big titanium spike. You could like twist it off and replace it with other things like a snooker cue or one of those.
Come
like,
on, what the
grabbers.
fuck?
so
In
this isn't really a
2021, that's your that's stupid. Why not? I don't know, a fucking RPG. That you just look to the person with your foot and you shoot it.
This is a multi-tool.
Yeah, I think so.
You want like a Swiss Army foot.
Yeah, a multi-tool, multi-foot.
That would be quite good. You're caught in the wilderness or whatever, and then you've just got a whole bunch of tools in there.
Yeah.
You're like, no problem, let me start a fight. I would probably have, it would be a gun.
Why not
sure.
a
When you're in the
torch?
woods, is it? Well, see, I'm next to
Yeah.
you right now. I've got
Why-
my multi-tool, and I've just like twisted my axe attachment on, and I'm just like kicking wood. I'm kicking trees down.
Yeah, I'll shoot you, and then I'll take your multi-tool.
You won't have the twisty bit.
Yeah, you've got it like a...
That's so fucking stupid. There should be a game like this when you can just go and kill NPCs, or a battle royale when you can go kill the fucking players and get their different. All of you come down to the island with random tools on your foot, but you just have to kill the other players to get. That's
Exactly.
It'll click out of one.
That one of them is like a wheel powered by an engine that if I just balance on that one wheel, I can like go around like Rosie in the Jetsons.
Oh shit, that would be good. Like those wheelie shoes, but it's diesel.
Yeah.
Huh. Isn't that a person in My Hero
As a,
Academia?
someone
The engine
who's completely normal and
footman?
well adjusted. I have thought about if you were to kill someone, like what would be the best way to get away with it.
Everyone does that.
People could have these elaborate plans of kill him and I'll like burn the body in the bath.
I'm
What
gonna
would
do
be
that.
the best way to get away with it?
Yeah.
You know,
Stab, fool the police, get dinner, hack up, oh, body, burn in the bathtub. Burn in the bathtub? Why not outdoors? Put body in bags, dump bags in S7 different location, 57 different location across the state line. I mean, or just bury the body. Like, if you bury the body deep enough, no one's gonna find it, and you just put some concrete
people
around
could
it.
have these elaborate plans of kill him and I'll like burn the body in the bath. Nah, the best way is just to find them on the street, let off 2 rounds and just walk away, hood up.
Yeah.
No fuss, no muss.
I think you're right. Right. Let's plan a murder.
Brilliant.
Because I don't understand how it's done in the modern
Who's
day.
the target?
And someone gets away with it.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm trying to kill you, right?
Cool. Yeah.
So first I have to find your address. I'd have to go to England. So now there's records of me searching your
That's only the
address.
thing
There's
lives.
records of me being in the country. I then have to get to your place. I rent a car or I take an Uber, and then all along that route are cameras that are tracking the license plate of the car I'm in. And I've got a phone on me, and that's being constantly picked up on every cell tower.
Yeah, the first thing you want to do is leave your phone at home. If you're Ubering to your murder, I think like you.
Let's say I Uber within 5 kilometers of your place,
Okay.
and then I just start walking to your place. The whole route is going to have cameras along it. I get
Yeah.
to your place, and what do? I like knock on the door, and then you answer it, and then I have to go like bang. Everybody sees.
Look at this dude.
No, okay. That means
First of all, if people don't know your face, at least as a suspect, you're not going to be a problem. The thing is, you shouldn't kill people who are close to you. You should ask someone else to kill the person who's close to you, and then have no contact with them whatsoever. But yeah, you can just kill for them in return someone that is close to them. You should be completely unfamiliar, because families
I
usually
need to
kill
break into
themselves.
your place. What do you do from there? This is becoming so difficult.
I say you got to smash the window in and make it look like a robbery gone wrong.
Bang. On the way out, I steal the DVDs real quick and just put them in my shirt. Then I guess you just sort of take off running. It'll still be a robbery gone wrong. And so they'll still start tracking these cameras.
Yeah.
They'll just start following the line.
We got him.
I think you're putting
After
too much
one
faith in
person
the
with 3
CCTV
fucking-
system. I think it is quite fallible. They're not everywhere.
Right. Anyway, point is, it's impossible ordinary things. It cannot be done.
Like, you can. Like, do you really want to kill that person? You're just angry right now, and you might forget about it the day. If you have some fucking ice cream, just chill out, man. That's maybe the reason. Murder is easy. I mean, getting away with murder is a bit like harder, but again, it's not impossible.
I just think, you know, if aliens are real, that just completely changes the way everyone sees the world. It'd be amazing.
Maybe. What do you reckon the alien weapon would be?
Well, the anal probe is the classic. When combined with the gay bomb, it stops being a weapon.
God damn it!
It's a medical analytical tool.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
Do you reckon they clean the probe between analyzing humans?
Depends what the aliens are doing with the probing. Are they just measuring butthole circumference for their files?
Yeah, what could be done there that wouldn't just be easily done with some sort of alien pill? Or
It exists. I mean, that's not a big if, but again, based on the exists. I think that's why they do it. Because that's how they do it to themselves. Like, their asshole is like... alien like life most of the time, like, it's a mistake, it's a big mistake to say, oh, every life is carbon based. And yeah, Expanse taught me
or
that.
an X-ray. I reckon they pull out that probe, go, this is fucking disgusting, and then they just shoot everyone out the airlock. They go, another one.
They're all gross.
This is gross every time.
I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. This is horrible.
You would think there would be just as much mouth probing as there would be.
Hopefully not with the same probe. If you were going into a medieval battle, what's your choice? You know, they're all on a wall. Which do you pick? Which way, Western man?
I've heard a scythe is pretty useless in battle.
Absolutely useless. It's a gardening tool, for
A
fuck's
mace,
sake.
though. I think a mace is good stuff.
Right.
Like, it can bludgeon, it's sharp, it's easy to use.
I don't particularly want any of these, to be honest.
That's picky. Wouldn't go with the scythe. I'm actually not here for the battle. Just the battlefield is just in need of a bit of a trim.
So if I could have any weapon, it would just be like this.
Sword and shield. I mean, it's a classic for a reason.
Let's say you and me, one-on-one, right?
All right.
So I've got the spear, you've got the shield and sword. Who do you reckon wins?
I reckon me.
Reckon?
I just got to bide my time and get you to stick the spear into the shield, and then I'm just cutting your spear in half, and you're done.
I don't think you're blocking anything with that shield.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, I think I'm poking at you, and you're moving your shield around, and then I managed to get just a little bit behind your shield at one point, and then I just press in.
You can't get my fingers, though. That's cheating. That's not fair.
Let's see, like, spear versus sword.
Spear versus sword. Brilliant.
We can put some money on it.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he's sticking him. He's going to try and stick him good.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome
I like the spin technique. Like, so you don't know when it's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
That is kind of reference. I love those.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
I like the spin technique. Like, so you don't know when it's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the charge is the thing. As soon as the spear guy has...
It was at this moment that he knew.
He fucked up.
Got you to stop within spear distance.
Yes.
It's game over. Spear wins. The key is not to be spooked by the spear.
Yeah, don't fear the spear.
Charge in like a motherfucker. He's half dressed like a bank robber and half dressed like a beekeeper.
Yeah, now that you pointed that out.
Safety,
yeah.
dude, for safety.
Where's the queen?
Fear the sting of Bee Man.
Just back on maces, what do you think of this?
Morning Star.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that'd fuck you up pretty good.
You know what the problem is with this weapon? It's got so many points, and they're like, if you hit someone right in the head with it in the heat of battle, it is liable to get stuck, and then you're in the situation where you're like trying to pull it out of someone's head, and then someone puts something in your head.
That would be a bummer to clean too. Like, this thing would not go in the dishwasher very well at all.
This thing should come with ejectors. Like, there's a button that ejects all of them at once, so you hit something, if it's stuck, you eject it, it does more damage at the same time, and it just comes out.
weak version of this. Like, you could have this ball, but instead of spikes, you've got those, like, fingernail Cheetos. That'd be pretty good.
I'm trying to think of like a Nerf version of the Morning Star.
I like the idea of this. If it was much, much smaller, like the head was half the size of a golf ball, and it had these tiny little prongs, it would be exceptional for serving olives.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I like that.
Right? You could take one of these, and then you just put like a dog.
A bit too dangerous.
And then you just chase people around the battlefield because no one wants to get the dog shit on them, you know?
That's true.
You'll be feared on the battlefield.
It's like when you go to prison. Obviously, I'm not strong. So I don't have the option of like going up to the biggest guy in there and punching them. That wouldn't go well.
No.
Your only other option is to just act like the craziest fucker possible.
Yeah.
I have shit on a stick, utterly unpredictable, terrifying human being.
Yeah.
You know, why is this funny to me? If you spill your apple juice over the front of your shirt, can you just pop back to your cell and throw on another shirt?
Surely.
Or you're like, oh, that's my only one, and then you have to walk around as the guy with apple juice down the front of your shirt.
They must have a wardrobe. They must have a
Doubt
place where
it's
they put
gonna
their
be a
pants and
big
socks and
issue in a
toothbrush shivs and all
prison.
sorts. That's a weapon. The toothbrush shiv.
Prison shivs.
Is that like a little Derringer pistol?
Oh.
Sergeant Hal Birchfield.
Oh, everyone had those mustaches back in the... When are they coming back?
I can't really grow a mustache very well, so I'd be a bit upset if that happened.
Sadly, I don't. I
have a
can't
mustache,
either.
but it's a bit of a Howard Hughes sort of like pencil mustaches.
Hold on.
Aww.
Let me have a look at this. Oh, yeah.
See what I mean?
True.
I've got what I like to call the anti-Hitler. I can't grow it in the middle.
I don't know if this is
Hitler.
racist.
Okay, continue.
Have you ever noticed how
Gross
people from
Hitler.
Eastern Europe tend to have that sort of facial hair? The same sort of facial hair that you do?
To be honest, I can't say I have noticed that, but I'm willing to go ahead with it.
Serbian man.
All these men have thick mustaches, so
Oh.
I'm not sure your theory.
Slavic
Ooh, look,
man.
okay,
All
look
these
at
men-
this, dude. Like this thing. This is what every man wants. This mustache and like beard combination. It looks fantastic. Oh, I'm so jealous of Serbians.
Have thick mustaches, so I'm not sure your theory
Slavic
holds.
man.
That dude.
Real quick.
I'm amazed that you've typed in Slavic man and none of them are squatting.
You know what? This theory sucks. These people will have regular moustaches. I don't know why you proposed it, to be honest.
Why a
It's
mustache,
kind of racial
not
and
a
it's
mustache?
not true. While we're on racist things, I've got one more.
Go on. Yeah, please
Jesus Christ.
continue.
Have you ever noticed that Asian people, when they park their car, always park their car backwards into the car space?
That I cannot say that I've spent enough time observing other people parking.
Asians specifically. And I think that's because they can get out
My
easier.
experience, right? I live near a pretty Asian suburb. Right, I love it. I love going down there, shopping there all the time. Where you
No wonder
normally
you were
see
talking about an
people
Asian
parking, they
supermarket.
just, drive forward, straight in. But for some reason, every time the local residents here park, they reverse in. And I'm thinking, like, is it something they are culturally taught that has some sort of advantage? Okay, in an emergency, you can drive out faster. Is that what it's about?
Holy shit. That's absolutely true. That's insane. So I mean, that's racist to even assume that. But again, because they have like more earthquake as a more. Getting into a supermarket or getting into work. So that makes it way faster to get out.
Is it like, oh, I want to show off my car? Yeah, look at the front, much nicer.
That's interesting. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it is representative of a culture that forward plans.
Ordinary things, bigot confirmed. If you're done with your racist tirade, ordinary things, I'd like to move back onto the topic at hand.
I do have an Asian
Just because you have an Asian
story.
friend does not make you not racist.
Have you ever been to
Asian
Cambodia?
weapon
No,
story?
I haven't.
When I was there back in the day, I got in their taxi and the guy was like, "Oh, you're new here?" And I was like, "Yeah, obviously." And then he said, "Do you want to go to the firing range?" And I was like, "Yes." You can use a machine gun. You can use
Cambodia
handguns.
has that
That's
shit
sick.
too.
And then he went up a level.
Probably
and
way
was just
cheaper to
like,
go
if
to
you've got
America then.
$200 American, you can even fire a rocket launcher at a cow.
No way. You said yes, right?
I will admit that the option did intrigue me, but I was pretty broke back then.
Aw.
So, and also it would have been a
Right.
big
No, you
gross,
probably
and
had
maybe
to
I would have felt a
pay
bit
for the
ashamed of
cow
myself.
too, so
Don't get
that's
me wrong,
probably,
I went.
yeah.
I didn't use the rocket launcher, but I did hock a grenade, which was fun.
At the
Oh,
cow.
killer confirmed. Oh, you threw a grenade? What was that like?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
Was it
okay.
spooky?
I was scared. The
That's
guy,
sad.
He could tell.
Oh god, this nervous Englishman is gonna
Yeah.
drop
Oh,
into
yeah.
his shoe or something.
But I also saw the pen where they had all the sheep and cows.
Don't you have holes behind it so you can jump inside the holes
I'd be nervous
when
that like
someone
the pin
fails
wouldn't
it?
want to come out that easily, and so I'd hold it in one hand and then pull the pin, but then I'd also pull the grenade out of my hand at the same time.
Yeah.
If
Oh.
you were to just play football with a grenade, would it ever explode as long as the pin didn't come out?
I think not,
True.
because the whole point, if I
Yeah.
recall, the pin is creating a chemical
Grenade is useless on
reaction
its
with
own.
some- like a piece of metal that something's connecting.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a better question. You pulled out the pin, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you would be capable of pulling that out with your teeth?
No.
Really?
It wasn't quite like a key of a car, but it was like there was a bit more of a mechanism to it. Yeah.
7 to
Interesting.
10
'Cause I've seen that
pounds.
with, like,
Yeah.
there's Tom Cruise at the
You
end
probably
of
can do
that
it.
movie that's on the screen right now, and he's got like a mouthful of grenade pins at the end, and I've defeated the big bad. And I was always
No
wondering,
teeth.
like, I bet that's not that easy to
They
do.
are amazing.
I didn't realize you had the expertise.
If I'm completely honest, I didn't really feel like much of expertise. I could only afford one.
It's funny, the guy who's editing this, he's ex-army.
Oh, really?
So he's probably like laughing at us right now, because I'm sure he's got all sorts of experience with like grenades and tanks and shit.
Tanks?
Because I'm sure he's got all sorts of experience with like grenades and tanks and shit.
Tanks? I'd like to drive a tank. That would, I mean, wherever lets me do that, that would be sweet.
You can't drive one over a cow. Would you go back to Cambodia now?
Yes, if only for the breakfast. The Cambodian breakfast is exceptional.
Really? Why?
It's like pork and rice, but my god, the pork is absolutely delicious. My core memory of the 3 weeks I spent there was just like getting up every morning and being like, another breakfast, please. Delicious. Yum, yum.
I gotta tell you, there's no breakfast food that I like, but in like Asian countries, it's like, what's for breakfast? Well, like duck and chili on rice with some green beans. Yeah, perfect.
You're setting yourself up for the morning. You should be loading up. The biggest meal of the day should be in the morning. That's when I start my morning. I have sausage, eggs, bacon, the whole 9 yards. I just get up and cram my little gullet with food.
I also wonder whether it's like the cuisine that
Isn't that too fucking heavy?
is in Europe and in Western societies required so much preparation that there were only certain things that you could get done by breakfast time.
Yes, I think in other countries, it's someone's job to get up really early and cook for like everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're trying to say. It's that you didn't drive a tank in Cambodia because they park them all backwards.
Excalibur, sword in the stone.
What's the one that's found in a lake with a lady?
That is also Excalibur. I think one of the stories is that when King Arthur dies, he just like tosses it in a lake.
Ah, no man can pull the sword from this stone. These strong men come along and they're pulling at it and smudging up the handle. Up comes Arthur and, oh, please.
Oh, go on then, sir. Can I ever go on the swording the jig?
Oh, we'll all be laughing at you, kid, but go on. I guess he lubes it up and then he just pulls it
Yeah,
out.
it's easy for him. That's the idea, isn't it? That means he gets to be king, which is an interesting system of governance. I reckon we should go back to whoever's the strongest gets to be the leader.
I like that idea. Once in a while, I do see someone who's kind of weak and pathetic, and I think, why do you get to be in charge?
I think it should be whoever's the strongest or who's ever slept with the most women.
Hey, now you're thinking. But how would you prove that you would sleep with the most number of women in order to become the king?
I just like the idea that a guy would show up and just be like, yeah, I'm running for president, and here is a list of 50 women, you can call them up. Here's a few kids that look like me for proof.
Like a bad list of references.
Yeah.
Hey, can I use you as a reference? Oh, yeah.
What, are you running for presidency? Instead of having a sex scandal. It would be like, turns out he wasn't having that many affairs.
Oh no, he was loyal to his wife. What's going on?
Get him out of there.
How hard is it to put a sword in a stone?
That's a really good point.
That would be much more difficult than pulling
Extreme
it out
hard.
of the stone.
Yeah.
So the guy who put it in there, that should be the guy who's the king. Okay, what else we got for mystical weapons? Poseidon has a trident.
Poseidon's trident, good one, yeah. So he can command the sea with that, can't he? He can like make the waves move, make the fish fuck each other. So he can command the sea with that, can't he? He can like make the waves move, make the fish fuck each other, something like that.
If your trident controls the ocean, what's the point of like the pointy bit? Like, he's not using the trident as well as a weapon, right? Wait, what's the point of a trident?
That's a good point. Yeah, actually, what has a trident got to do with the sea?
What is a trident? Is it used for catching fish?
I just don't know.
I never thought about this.
Don't know,
A
wait.
three-pronged spear is used for spearfishing.
No way.
Okay.
I guess
Oh,
it does make
okay.
sense. If you're like going at a school of fish, you want as many prongs as you can get.
Yeah. What you'd really want is a 5-pronged spear, right? Because, see, this is 2D.
Explain why is 5 better than... No.
Okay, hold on. It goes down like that.
Yeah, I'm with you so far.
Now, if you've got a spear that goes like this, then, oh shit, I missed it. Or the fish was over here, and so I missed it. So what they're doing is they're making 2 more prongs.
Nice.
But that's only 2D. What you really want is 5, because...
Yeah, I mean, that is superior. I think, in contrast to this extremely bloodthirsty and violent episode, we should walk through a meadow holding hands
All right.
into the sunset.
Yeah, we'll do that for about 3 seconds until the editor gets bored. Yeah.
No, all right, outro.
Right, first thing I'm going to do is fill in that mustache gap.
No, stop it.
I've got a permanent
Stop doing
marker in
that.
one hand, and I'm holding your head down with the other.
Oh yeah, well I'm hacking the mainframe, and I'm gonna turn your webcam on.
No, don't.
Hey, everyone's a furry. He's wearing his fursuit now.
How about this, right? I'm going to be an unsuspecting victim, and you are going to be an assassin.
Brill. Okay.
And if you manage to kill me, then the episode ends.
If you are something and you hate it, and you don't know that you're it, you might project it even more and more. Maybe he is all those things.
Otherwise, I'm just going to keep rambling.
Okay, well I'm coming up behind you with a plastic bag, manhunt style.
Hey, you can't just walk into my house. I keep the door locked.
That's why I kicked it in with my muscles.
I heard that. Now I've run up to my panic room. I'm on the phone with the police.
Don't worry, the police are in my pocket.
Bribed the entire police.
It was easy. Now I'm gonna put some C4 round the corners of your panic room, and I'm gonna blow this bitch up. Button press.
I now open the door with my scythe, and I begin to sweep at your legs.
Ah!
Swish, swish. Now the hunter has become the hunted.
Get away! I'll swat your hand away and pull out a funky-looking knife.
Oh no, it's got dog do on the end of it.
Get away!
All right.
Get in your panic room.
I'm now running up the stairs and doing a very difficult action for the editor to keep up with.
Don't worry, I'll make it easier for you by flinging a shuriken into the back of your head.
Yeah, I like the idea that I'm running away, right? And mid-sentence...
We've got to end this episode, and I'm going to end it by ending you.
Okay.
I break down your door, and I start throwing some shurikens at you.
Ah, too late. I have picked up a wooden table and...
Well, that's okay, because that was just my distraction for my real plan, which is to feed you this delicious poisoned apple. You cannot resist its juicy goodness.
I already had breakfast.
Oh, what did you eat?
It was some duck, some chili, and some green beans from Cambodia.
God, that sounds absolutely delicious. I've really lost the appetite for murder. Would you instead like to hold hands and have a delicious Cambodian breakfast?
That sounds lovely. Maybe we could kill a cow as well, like you did in Cambodia.
That is not canon.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't a cow, was it a child? A small Cambodian refugee. They had survived a much worse country and finally made it to Cambodia. The place where they could finally prosper, but then they ended up in a hole, receiving the bad end of a grenade from ordinary things.
This is rubbish. Let's try something else.
Yeah. Everyone, Go to your computer right now. Type in tickets to Syria.
Comma.
What happens if I destroy my passport? How do I renounce my citizenship?
How to buy ammo on deep/dark web.
How to smuggle cash on plane.
Do X-rays detect LSD? They don't. Saved you a Google there.
Wow. What's like a shitty version of Pablo Escobar?
No outro this time. Video is over. Was there some weird recommend?
Oh shit, that's insane. Okay, I thought they did giving monkeys TM. Love it that they are trying to fake us, and I for a second I thought I'm faked, but again I'm not, because I'm not. I'm done. But I'm actually illegal. What? The channel summoning real saucy baka. I'm quitting YouTube forever. I just know 2 of these
videos there. Which one do you want to watch?
We should watch one of my videos on the main channel. I like watching myself and listening to myself.
Yeah, me too.
You sound
one of my
awesome,
videos
though.
in the recommended. No? That's fine. Doesn't matter.
No, I haven't watched your videos in ages. No. Is it just me? Or do you also have like tremendous contempt for the audience?
I hate them. Can't stand them.
Like I hate the fans.
They're the worst. I want to turn a weapon on them and then onto myself.
I just want to tell them, fuck off.
Oh no, the video's still going.
Someone just turned on my in the lounge. Quick, cause a distraction.
Quickly.
Uh-oh. Now the Spanish version of this same video has started playing. Wait, quick, what's the Spanish word for weapons?
Armas. Armas! Kesca armas!
Oh, I was about to do that.
Now I'm doing the
You stole my bed.
doing the Spanish intro, baby.
Okay, maybe something like, welcome to this Spanish version. It is exactly the same content. Instead, it is a lot sexier. A beautiful weather woman has entered the room, and we shall make sweet music together. Bing, 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 bing. And then we're just like clicking on the maracas. Fuck, this is gonna be a 10-minute outro.
And then I drown myself in the toilet.
Yes.
Hitman style.
Alright, bye, ordinary thing. Weapons.
Wants to kill ordinary things. No, he calls all of us ordinary things. Again, it's medium, like medium sad, and medium happy, medium good and medium sad. Like we're ordinary, like we're in the between. We're not like underneath it, and we're not extremely high either. Sad. Decent. It covered so much more than weapons. But yeah, see you later.